Welcome to the True Truth Weekly podcast, where tough questions meet careful answers. We'll present timely perspectives on current events, politics, and give the cultural context you can trust. We tackle the big questions on origins, the Genesis kinds, the creation-evolution debate, and the young earth. Learn about faith and reason, theology, apologetics, and the flaws of the Da Vinci Code, and what is the gospel. Plus, we take on math, art, philosophy, alleged Bible tensions, wisdom, and the conversations that sharpen understanding.
Howdy, welcome to True Truth Weekly, episode 11. In today's episode, we'll talk about apologetics, communism in New York, Canada Day, fake health claims, our creation study, and Alex Jones. I'm Jay Hall, your host. I was a mathematics professor at Howard College in West Texas for 11 years. I'm a former journalist and had the privilege to interview Maya Angelou. I have the info in my video description for the links for most of my topics. Just go to thenewscasters.com, True Truth Weekly, with hyphens between those words, or you can do a search on Bing, The Newscasters in quotes, and True Truth Weekly in quotes on Bing. Check that out. Feel free to contact us at our website, totalyouth.us, and click the contact button. You can find links to our books and other social media there. Thank you. First, some apologetics. Have you ever wondered about the long lifespans of the patriarchs in Genesis 5 and 11? 5 and 11, not 7 and 11. Some oysters in the fossil record live for 23 years. I picked up our oyster when we went to the seafood restaurant recently, but some oysters in the fossil record can live pretty long. Jeanne, Louise, and a lot of the oysters today may live for, say, around 5 years. Jeanne, Louise, Calment of France lived for 122 years and 164 days, or pretty close to 122 and a half years. So if we take 122.5 and multiply it by that ratio, 23 to 5, we get 564 years. If other animals lived longer before Noah's flood, then maybe humans did too. And then you can check out, there's a picture in the latest episode of Acts and Facts with a very large fossil oyster. Check that out. Now to the news. Socialist and Communist politicians Darializa Avila Chevalier, Valdez and Brad Lander all won their primary elections for Congress in New York. These far-left radicals were backed by New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani. Darializa Avila Chevalier deleted posts that revealed communist leanings. She complained that libraries did not carry enough Marxist literature by Lenin, among other items, and retweets. Since July 1st is Canada Day, that brings up some interesting questions. What follows the communist invasion of New York? Will Russian tanks tread through Toronto within the next 5 years? On Tuesday, this 6th, June 30th, there was a 6-3 ruling. The Supreme Court ruled in favor of birthright citizenship, determining that any child born in the United States, regardless of the parent's immigration status, is a U.S. citizen under the 14th Amendment. Some claim that anyone born in the U.S. is automatically a citizen, even if their parents are here illegally. But that ignores the text and legislative history of the 14th Amendment, which was ratified in 1868 to extend citizenship to freed slaves and their children, not foreigners. Next, the Department of Justice charged 455 health care fraudsters for billing $6.5 billion in fake claims. Next item, we are currently going through a creation study with Midwest Christian Outreach. Just go to YouTube and search Midwest Christian Outreach and go to the Creation, the Bible, and Science playlist. Midwest Christian Outreach has a website. It's just midwestoutreach.org. Midwestoutreach.org. Please check out their ministry. Another item, Alex Jones is set to speak at the Red Pill Expo. My latest book actually takes a careful look at the wacky worldview of Alex. Just go to Barnes & Noble and search The Gospel According to Alex Jones and J. Hall, me, and it'll pop up. Please check out my books, The Challenge Darwin in Deep Time, at my site, totalyouth.us. Be sure to check out our interview with Dan Biddle on Genesis Apologetics and True Truth Weekly, Episode 5. Feel free to contact me on LinkedIn. It's very simple. JHallMS. That is my math degree, just JHallMS. And I'm in Oklahoma City. If you can suggest anyone for a possible interview, just give me a holler. We'd love to hear your feedback. Pro or con, just go to totalyouth.us. Thanks for listening, and join us next time.